let it show me. No, I can't call it. All I know is I had to step up.
Thank you for tuning in to Dance TV. My name is Bridget Williams, and today we have with us Cowboy Kirk.
Yes, ma'am.
What is going on?
Slow boogie, enjoying life, loving God, and just making things happen one day at a time.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's so good to have you with us. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Well, let's start from the top. How long you been dancing?
You know, I've been dancing about a little over between 5 and 6 years, you know.
Oh, okay. So who was your teacher?
You know, I got introduced to the swing out world, and that was Big Smooth. Big ups to Big Smooth and his crew teaching me the game. And I went from there to West Coast, and that was, I believe, Sandra and David, I believe.
Okay.
And they taught me a little bit. I only got through phase 1. I just got one move, ladies, on that, just one move. And now I'm stepping, and I learned from Gino. I learned from Jody and David Hemphill, and also Ted.
Awesome.
So
you know 3 dances?
Yes, ma'am. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Wow. Okay. So, what was your biggest obstacle when you started learning how to dance?
You know, my biggest obstacle was dancing in front of people.
Ooh, good one.
Isn't that crazy?
One. Yeah, it's hard.
I mean, it's totally different from dancing, you know, in the mirror, saying what you gonna do on the dance floor. I'm gonna break it down like this, break it down like that, and then when you get to the event, you like this up against the wall. You just looking like, why am I here? You know. So that was my biggest obstacle. You know, just coming up to young ladies and really asking them to dance, and I really didn't know the nature of the dance, but I just pretty much stuck it out, and they pretty much got me through my fear.
You just went with it. Yeah.
Just went with it.
I think everybody goes through that, because when you think about it, whenever somebody's watching the dance floor, they're watching you for 10 seconds and they're on to the next person. And I had to understand that too. So that's a tough one to get over.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So okay. So starting out with swing out. Okay. So you are very well known in the swing out community.
I am.
Yes, you are. So what do you think swing out has given you as a gift?
You know, swing out gave me a sense of peace in the music world, because when you're dancing with a partner and you're dancing with multiple partners on the dance floor, everybody gives a different vibe.
Right.
So, and you feed off their energy.
That's right.
So to speak. You know, now when I came on to the dance community world, as far as swing out, I couldn't get a lot of dances, you know, because I didn't want to dance with people that I was going to class with. That didn't make any sense. I wanted to dance with people that were more experienced.
Right.
So.
And you should do that.
Exactly, but they didn't take to me because I really wasn't a good dancer at the time. Okay. You know,
well, everyone has that awkward stage where they're trying to piece their their moves together and piece their style together.
It does.
And where did your swag, your style come from? Because it is so prominent. It's so prominent. So what did you draw from?
You know, that depends on what type of swag you talking about.
I mean, the flavor, your way of moving. I mean, where did you draw your?
You know, I believe I've drawn it from going to events. My first event that I went to was in Houston. That was some years ago. Big Smooth had invited me out to the event so I could get some type of exposure as far as getting out there doing my thing, just dancing with different people all together. And if it wasn't for Big Smooth letting me know how the dance community works in other states and other venues, I don't think I would have had the courage to do it.
Oh. Well, so, big ups to Big Smooth for that. Big ups to Big Smooth.
Most definitely.
So what do you feel like you've given back to the swing out community as far as dance?
You know, I gave them a lot of time, energy, and my money. So, you know, to be honest with you, and that's a really good question. And it's really no right or wrong answer.
That's absolutely
I
right.
can only give you an answer, and I believe the best thing that I could have given back is for the new people coming in, because I treat them as not only new, just love the dance. If you love the dance, come on out here on the dance floor. Let's get it in.
That's what it's all about.
That's exactly what it's all about.
And it's all about reaching back. You know,
Most
everybody
definitely.
had that awkward time where they had to piece their little moves together
Right,
and be
right.
nervous, but they had to stick it out. So
Right.
yeah, that's a good
Most
answer.
definitely.
So, what would you like to see more of in the dance community?
You know, I would like to see more young people get involved, because to me, it's a stress reliever.
Yes.
You know, it's
Yes.
I mean, it depends on whatever you're dealing with at home, school, work, whatever the case may be. I mean, it's a good stress. I mean, just across the board, you can get rid of it real quick.
Right.
I
And
mean,
have fun.
Yeah, it's just like working out.
Right.
I mean, if you're trying to lose weight or
Get into a social scene.
exactly,
You meet
social
so
scene.
many nice people.
Exactly.
People that you would not ordinarily meet.
Exactly,
on a
and
daily
and the networking game is so big if you use it right.
basis. Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
and I mean, if our young people get into it, I think we will have less trouble as far as getting them to walk the right way,
Right. Right.
so to speak.
But isn't it awesome when you see these younger couples out? You know, when we go out, I mean, we're middle aged ish, but when
Right.
you see the younger couples out, it is so inspiring to know that you're passing something down to them, something that's fun to do, something that you can go out in groups,
Of course.
or you can go out by yourself, and you don't have to feel that you have to bring someone with you. You can go and meet people and have so much fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest thing that I enjoyed when I first started dancing. I just went out and met people, or I would call them and say, "Hey, I'm going to such and such. Are you going?" And you just meet up there. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
it makes a big difference.
Exactly. Yes, it does.
So if you could give some advice to one young man that's just standing around thinking, "Oh, I might try this swing out thing," what would you say to him?
You know, I think what I would say to that young man is just like anything else. It's just like basketball, riding a bike, whatever the case may be. If you don't get on it or try it out, you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. And especially young men that are single and really trying to meet young ladies, this is where you need to come to.
Because there's a lot of ladies.
You know? And there's a lot of ladies looking for these type of dances. You know, you might even find your wife there. Who knows?
You never know. You
So,
never know.
but I mean, that's the best advice I can give.
Awesome.
You know, to the youth.
And being a man with, some prominence in the dance community, what would you tell tell this woman that is sitting on the sidelines like, wow, I want to dance with him, but I just don't have the courage to ask him. I just can't get up the nerve. What would you tell her?
You know, I couldn't tell her anything because she would have to learn that from her instructor.
Okay.
As far as those type of pointers.
Okay.
But the way I operate, if I do see a nervous lady and she says she doesn't want to dance, whatever the case may be, I let her know I'm coming back.
Oh, okay.
I let her know I'm coming back.
So you stalk her and let her know you're coming back?
I don't necessarily stalk. You know, I kind of persuade them.
Persuade. Very good word. Very good word.
Say, you see me looking good, right? You gonna dance with me before the night is over.
I'm coming back.
You know, we gonna do something tonight. You know, so she get the giggles or whatever and get out there. Even if she got 2 left feet, it's the idea of getting out there, having a good time. You dress appropriately for this event.
Made all the effort to come and
you
get
all
pretty
beauty,
and everything.
you all beautied up. Come on, let's get it in.
Yeah,
you know, you're not here to sit like you at the office.
Right.
So
very true.
You're here to get it in. You know. So, but as far as men are concerned, they can't just pick certain people.
Very true.
In the game.
Very true.
Dance with everybody. That's what it's all about.
Right. Right.
Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to come out that event with hurt feet, hurt legs,
That's
sore,
the point.
sweat,
But happy.
Yeah, and happy
But
at the same
you
time.
win. Happy you win.
So, and that's what it's about, you know, and that's what I do, and I can only lead by example because I don't pick and choose. If I see someone, what type of dance you do?
Come on, let's go.
Let's get with it. You know, and that's how I operate. So,
and that's a good way to operate.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well,
thank
you so much for talking with us today. You are a true joy to talk to.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. My name is Bridget Williams, and we have Cowboy Kirk. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the dance floor.
Peace.
What it is, what it's gonna be, no, I can't call it. All I know is I had to step up, speed it up, cut the chase, go in for first place before the mother cats try to get ya. Moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip, do it now. The worst that goes down is you turn me down, but this time around I doubt it.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh,
Baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with, but I ain't leaving without you. Hey girl, how you doing?
I've never seen nothing like you. It's a body that shape is your claim to fame, and girl, I ain't leaving without you. No. I want your body. Yeah. Oh, what you drink, what you sip? I got the next round. Martini or goose now. Tell me what's up. Conversation my eyes is having with your thighs. Don't get me out of line, they better shut up. You're moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip, do it now. The worst that goes down is you turn me down. You're feeling your boy now, so I doubt it, shorty.
Hey, how you doing?
Baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is.